Hey, Buff Nation, voice of Buff Mark Johnson here. Time for another Buffalo Stampede at home, and we're going across the pond all the way to Oslo, Norway. Former Buffs Emily Talley joining us. Isn't technology unbelievable? I mean, here we're talking one-on-one like this and seeing each other, and you're in Norway. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and yeah, thank goodness for technology. It makes it seem not so far away. So it's
That's right.
I'm great though.
Hey, let's reminisce a little bit about your time with the Buffaloes. You were there from 2008 to 2012. I know it's amazing how quickly it gets in the rearview mirror. When you look back at your time at CU as a golfer, what do you think about it?
Oh, I mean, it was a dream come true. I was given an amazing opportunity by Ann and Brent to play and have 4 really great years. And then to be able to compete after college, but I wouldn't have been able to do that without Ann and Brent and without this opportunity of 4 great years where I just got better and better. And I mean, Boulder has a special place in my heart forever. And I mean, I was like, just ever since getting this invitation or the call to do the interview, it was really fun to kind of look back and think about, what happened throughout those years. What were some highlights? What were some, really memorable experiences? But it's hard to pinpoint one, or, they just come flooding out. So it's good memories.
I bet, though, one of those highlights has got to come back to you is that team that qualified for the first NCAA tournament in 2012. That's got to be special for you.
Yeah. I mean, to be able to do it not only on our home course in Colorado National in Colorado, and I think that was the same weekend I was supposed to be graduating and I was supposed to be walking across Folsom Field, but it just felt even more momentous that we were walking down the fairways of our home course and being able to qualify for nationals and be part of that first team and in front of all our family and friends and the athletic department. I remember finishing my round on the 9th hole. It's a par 3 and seeing, coaches. I mean, I was crying. I think a lot of people were crying, but it was, I remember the nerves on that last hole. I was really happy to get that over, but it was so, so special. And I knew how much it meant to Ann and Brent and the athletic department, and to be a part of that was so, so special.
Hey, so let's talk a little bit about you after college. I mean, you played professionally, the Symetra Tour and the Ladies European Tour. What was that experience like for you?
I mean, I had 3 full seasons on the Symetra Tour, which were amazing. I mean, lifelong memories. I had some really good results on the tour, and I just had a lot of fun traveling around the United States. And about the end of the 3rd year, that was when Andreas, my now husband, and I decided to move to Norway. And so it was it had always been on my mind to say, whether I play for a long time or I really, really want to play on the European Tour. So upon moving to Norway in the fall, I started the qualifying school for European Tour. So I was down in Morocco for almost 4 weeks, I would say, in the wintertime, and walked away with a full card on the European Tour, which was amazing. And but that next season, I was plagued with a little bit of injury and a little bit of, wondering what I wanted to do next. So I took it a little bit easy for that next season, played a few Symetra Tour, played a few Ladies European Tour events, and then decided, I'm ready for the next chapter in life. And so since then, we've been in Oslo. I now work for an outdoor clothing company called Nerona, which coincidentally opened their first US store on Pearl Street. About, I want to say a year ago right now. So, I mean, everything kind of comes full circle. I'm like, back in Boulder, are you serious? And now what's quite fun is Andreas and I are expecting our first child in a month from now.
Wow.
So we're going to have a little boy. But so two former Buffs, 2 very different sports. He was a cross-country skier, and I'm a golfer, and so we'll see what sport this little guy wants to play. But he has some pressure to go to CU. No big deal.
That is so. The roster is expanding for Andres and Emily. I think that's awesome. Are we kind of breaking that right here on the show?
Well, I mean, I am 8 months along, so close friends and family know. But yeah, I've actually kept it quite quiet in general. Just it's been a special thing, and we're really looking forward to it. But back then, who would have thought when I met Andreas at the I think it was a tailgate for the CU Cal football game, which we went into overtime, but then we lost. It was sad. But, I walked away with a win from that day. Got a boyfriend and now a husband, and soon a dad to my little boy. So it's been an amazing last few 8.5 years. Who would have thought?
Well, that is a phenomenal blessing. Congratulations. We wish the best.
Thank
And
you.
I'm going to promise whatever sport that he plays, I'm going to hang around long enough to broadcast whatever he's doing here at CU. How's that sound?
That sounds good. That sounds good. We'll love that.
You talk about everything kind of tying in with business and the family. Everything ties in with Boulder. This is kind of interesting. You were on the Big Break NFL. You teamed up to hire this Jerry Rice, and now Jerry Rice's son is a recruit to the University of Colorado. But what was that Big Break experience working alongside one of the greatest NFL players in history?
I mean, that whole chapter. I mean, I played professional golf, but then I also got to play on 3 Big Break shows. But the Big Break NFL was by far the most memorable. Hearing that I was going to play with Jerry Rice, first of all, growing up as a 49er fan, and then meeting him, let alone playing golf with him, it was so cool. And then we won. So I was walking away a winner before just by meeting him. And he's been so nice, especially those years when I was playing professional golf. He'd always be checking in on me at tournaments and seeing how things were going. I showed a little bit of nerves in the Big Break shows. So he was always one to give me such great feedback and great advice, because I mean, he knows from personal experience. So I was really blessed to have met him. And it's so cool to hear that his son is going to now play for the Buffs. So maybe we'll have to meet back up in Boulder one time, watch a game from the stands. I would love that. See him again and cheer on the Buffs together. So it's so cool.
I think that is outstanding. This is I think, so far during this whole lockdown period, the most, I think, fun-filled and announcement-filled Buff Stampede at home that we've done. So congratulations. Yeah, outstanding job. Best to you and the family, the expanding family there in Oslo, and congratulations. We look forward to seeing photos on social media when the newest arrives.
Thank you. I'll be sure to send some. But we're big Buff fans out here. We stick together with our fellow Buff alumni here in Oslo, and so we're all very much excited to come back one day and visit and take all our kids around our old stomping grounds and cheer on the Buffs from home and abroad. So we're all very lucky to be part of the Colorado family.
That is awesome. Awesome to catch up with Emily Talley, the Buffs great golfer and expectant mother. Boy, we look forward to that news. That wraps up this week's edition of the Buffalo Stampede at Home.